All right, nice, quick, easy video. So in a pot about that big, I bought last year some tea. Every once in a while I like some tea, but I've been drinking them cold more often than not sometimes, and it's really good. This one's a mango ginger, and I don't know if you can see what's on there. Yeah, it looks like you can see, so take a look at that. All right, mango ginger. All right. So I just put the tea in the pot, get it real warm. I add some really raw honey. Now, some of these might say, well, I thought honey isn't vegan. Well, there's a lot of pros and cons. I'm not going to go into everything. I researched about beekeeping. You know, Joe Blow, beekeeper for 1,000 years, compared to a more honest company like this, and independent guys and girls who are, really, really caring about their bees. So I did some research. There's a couple companies out there that are pretty good. This is one of them. Not focusing, but it tells you about how the bees rest in the winter, some about the holistic handling, the naturalness of the bee honey itself, and some other stuff like that. And you can visit the website and everything like that. So one of the main things that people say, well, vegan honey isn't vegan, is because they kill bees, or bees can be killed and stuff. What people don't understand is a couple things, and this is the way I look at it. I do the best in eating, in buying clothes, in cleaning products, and everything I can, that I make sure it's as close to vegan or vegan and animal rights and all that as I can possibly do. And I'm just a single guy to eat one meal a day, so it helps out a lot. I also don't buy anything that can't be recycled, which is, I'm going to talk about that real quick now before I forget, and then we'll go back to the bees. So last year, just over about a year and a half, or maybe close to a year and a half ago, my recycling place here, and many, many, many recycling places around the country and the world, they're not taking paper like this or plastic wrap. They actually never took plastic wrap. They never took like foil bags from snacks or anything like that. They took newspaper, they took cardboard, and they took cardboard of like pizza boxes and stuff like that. Well, they don't do that anymore. So now I can't buy tea. Not that I really buy a lot anyway. You know, few boxes in a year, 3 boxes, 4 boxes total in a year. But now I won't buy it because none of this is recyclable and so on. So that's a big issue. I won't buy things that cannot be recycled. Real quickly, my company doesn't take anything but 1s and 2s and cans. Or anything that says, they'll take stuff that says CRV, which in California means, you get a deposit. They take it out of your money at the store. You bring it back, you get your money back at a recycling center. So that's another big issue. All right, so, recycling. I only do what I can. Now back to the bees. So your average beekeeper, he's got boxes, old school wooden boxes, and he smokes the bees, and he's not that careful, and who knows what else they do in beekeeping like that. And that's the main thing. Bees get crushed, bees get killed. But what a lot of people don't realize is the bee lifespan for like the worker bees and stuff, that's their lifespan, like most insects, are really, really small. Now, I'm not saying that's okay to kill them because they don't live long anyway. I'm just saying that you probably didn't realize that. Now, let me lower my music. Oh, wait. I don't know what this is on my screen. Magnifying when I'm hitting pause. Alright, anyway. It's not doing it, so there you go. Alright, so I looked at a lot of beekeeping websites and they talk about handling their bees with care and giving them, not taking all the honey and making sure they're housed in the winter to get rest and they have enough honey on their own and anything they need to make it through. That's like what these guys are talking about and other guys are talking about. There are beekeepers who don't care about anything, like a lot of humans, and it's money, 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 money. Yeah, we slam it around, we kill some bees, we smoke them. Other people are using different means or not even smoking them at all. There's people who just say, we want all the honey, and the bees get like nothing. If they survive, they survive. I don't like that, and that's not cool. So that's why I did research onto some companies that actually do take care of their bees in that way. And now somebody might say, well, even if one bee gets killed, it's still a bee's life. Well, come on now. Listen, I just told you the reason why I feel honey is okay to eat, as long as you do it as ethically as possible and you have a caring heart. You know, when you go out in your car and you come home in the spring or summer and your windshield's full of butterflies, bees, and all kinds of insects, what do you do? What do you do? What do you say to yourself? Do you even know that it has tons of bees and bugs and butterflies and stuff in your grill? Or only your husband knows and he takes care of the car? You see what I mean? So your car kills more bees probably in one summertime or one trip than people like this that care about their bees, would kill by accident without trying to, So just think about that for a moment. Or when you walk down the street. Now, I'm a kind of guy that walks down the street. I could be holding hands with somebody or talking to somebody, and they'll see me move out of the way or bounce, and they'll be like, what are you doing? And I'll be like, I didn't want to step on that ant, or I didn't want to step on that beetle. Because my awareness was always able to see, even if I wasn't looking. I don't know, it's bizarre. I could see something on the ground while talking to somebody and looking forward or looking at them. So that's just a quick example of why I feel it's okay to be raw honey, from certain companies. You could go either way. I'm not going to be a fanatic and be like, you can eat honey because, or the other people that are the other way. No, you can't eat honey because of rah, rah, rah. No, man, I'm just trying to be as simple and basic and honest as possible. Do I need to eat honey? Could I use something else? I could, but honey's actually really good for you compared to any other of the sweeteners out there. And who knows what gets killed. See, people don't understand this either. Well, what about coconut sugar? Well, does coconuts have bugs on them and stuff like that? Yeah. Spiders too. Do they get killed when the coconuts get knocked down or the trees get knocked down? You see what I'm saying? Or the sugar cane or this or that. So, you got to be kind of sensible to what you're doing and do it the best that you can. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make an excuse here, not at all. And it's not something that I eat in bulk anyway. Like I said, 2-3 jars throughout the whole year, and I do my best. Now, I only use it to sweeten up things that absolutely need to be sweetened, because I don't even like to use anything that's a sweetener anyway. And since this tea needs to be sweetened for me to make this drink, lo and behold, we'll go into the honey thing. Now, that's how I feel about it. I'm trying to get to myself where I don't even want to use anything like this anymore at all. All right? This was about a quarter can left of the cream. Now, this brand here is very good when it comes to cream. The whole thing is basically cream. Hardly any water. That's the only watery stuff that was in it, which is cool. So I threw that in. The honey was mixed in with the tea, and I got it really warm. And I threw it in there, and I mixed it up, and it tastes really good. Now, since this is for tomorrow, I'm going to leave it like this in my fridge. But what I'm going to do is throw some ice cubes in it and get it into an Icee. Not a smoothie, but an Icee. All right? Now, I may have a glass plain, and then I may throw a banana to see if the banana mango ginger goes well. The reason I say that, and if I do it, I'll leave it in the descriptions, is that I used ginger. This lady gave me something like this. It wasn't a tea, it was in crystals, and it was lemon, ginger, and honey. And it was super, super concentrated, strong ginger. And I did the same thing, but when I added a banana and this in with it, and even my own little bit of lemon juice, oh my goodness, it came out so good, so good. So I might do one glass and then a banana in it the second time around, and I may even add a touch of lemon to give it a mango lemon ginger. I'm just not sure. I'll let you know in the comments. Now, real quick before I go, that was supposed to be a quick video. It's already 9 minutes. All right, so I got this honey lavender. That's pretty good too, and Egyptian liqueurs. I'm going to do the same with them. I don't know if I'll make a video or not, so I'll show it here just in case I don't. And again, it's unfortunate. I'm not that big of a tea drinker, but I won't be buying tea unless I get the urge and I can find it in like a tin or a plastic that can be recycled. If not, oh well, no more tea unless I start growing my own tea leaves or something. That's the way I look at it. And you may say, well, what about this? Because it's the honey, what I described, and you may be against that, but I do the best that I can, and I know I cannot need to have tea, so since they're not recycling any of these, they're not going to be bought. All right? All right, lots of love to you. I hope you enjoy that, and hope that maybe sparks some interest in you about recycling and about sweeteners and about honey. And I don't know if I told you or not, but I tasted this and it was really, really good. All right, lots of love to you. Bye.